Namaste, friends. This is Elle with Sacred Union Tarot. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for your presence here. I want to do a quick reading for the holiday of Christmas if you celebrate Christmas. Today is the 24th, and I will be doing a reading for those people who are tuning in during the holiday season. So during the pre-shuffle in this deck, which is the Chakra Oracle, I saw impasse, and then wisdom, and then acceptance. So if that is a message for you, I did pre-shuffle, and that was those are the only three cards that that kind of popped out at me. So hopefully there's a message for someone there, and to me it's like you're at an impasse in a decision or a relationship, and then you listen to your inner guidance, your wisdom, your higher self, and then you just accept it as it is, and that thereby releasing you to move forward. So I thought that was kind of interesting that those three cards. Ooh, appreciation. So I am Elle, and I am pretty much a twin flame. I pick up on the twin flame energy. So if you are a twin flame, a lot of times these messages are for you, and usually they're very specific, but I also pick up on other energies, so we'll know during the reading whether it is a twin flame specific or not. Sometimes it's just a guidance for a particular little cadre of the collection. So let's get started. So this is the Sacred Traveler, and this is the Chakra Oracle. This is Enchanted Blossoms Oracle and the Wild Goddess Oracle. So we're going to get started with this. And let's see what messages come out. Let's see if this message is for you. And remember, it is a general read. Please take what resonates, leave what does not. It's a message for someone, so if it's not your message, that's okay. Here we have abundance. Oh, I love this. Chrysanthemum and popinjay. That's a popinjay butterfly type dragon with a chrysanthemum. But abundance. Absolutely. We love when the abundance energies come in, because that is, actually I am going to do this side first, and then we'll see what message comes through on the other side. Bittersweet. So this is something coming in that this is like the Four of Cups energy. You may or may not be interested in it. It looks like it didn't meet your expectations. It was not what you were hoping for. So whatever abundance came in, it was not what you were hoping for. So let's see what you may have been hoping for. Joy. So it's something that came in, it really wasn't what you expected. You had your intention on something else. So let's dive into some tarot and find out what this might be about. This is the Shadowscapes Tarot. So it looks like somebody received something. They weren't especially as happy. It could be a gift. You were expecting something else, something that was really going to make you happy, and it didn't. It wasn't what you were expecting. Remember, there are no reversals in this deck. It wasn't designed for that. Page of Cups. So somebody offered you something. Look, this is very much Page of Cups energy. Somebody offered you something that you kind of rejected. Not exactly what you were hoping for. So there was some disappointment here. So not very interested in what it is they were offering. But they were offering it from a sincere heart. Ah, Four of Pentacles. Yeah. This is kind of, you were at this impasse, and now you're just kind of resisting their energy altogether. You're protecting, it's like you were disappointment, so now you're protecting yourself because you don't want to be number one, overly expressive of your disappointment, but also you're protecting yourself because you don't want to be set up again. Here's the Ace of Cups. However, you get an epiphany, this wisdom coming in, that this offer is more than meets the eye. There was something else that you didn't consider. King of Pentacles. Yeah, this is absolutely King of Abundance. This was something that was, you maybe misinterpreted the intention. Seven of Pentacles. So after taking some time to consider it, you realize it was more than what you anticipated. It's not what you expected at first glance. But then when you took some time to consider it, it had a lot more value than you originally thought. So whatever this gift is, it's meaningful. And it is, somebody invested some time and energy in crafting it for you. It's like they made it. Nine of Pentacles. It feels like this is something that somebody made for you. They used their gifts. Nine of Pentacles is kind of like my single card, but it's also like creating something original. It's like original. And there's the World. And look how vibrant that orb is glowing. Now, at the end of this little cycle, you see its value. Such more value than you originally anticipated. It's very interesting to get such a specific message. Okay, so let's go over to this side. Actually, let's take an empowerment card. Just want to, no, actually, I'm going to take, if I pick up a deck and it just doesn't feel right, then I choose another deck. This is the Crystal Visions clarification. I use this for my clarification. So this is why that joy is here now. Is now you realize the value of it. It's like an original piece of art. At first you're like, I don't like it, but then it grew on you. So this was the Nine of Cups coming out in the challenge position. You really weren't happy with it to begin with. It wasn't fulfilling to you. It wasn't the cup you were expecting. Three of Wands, yeah, expectation. It wasn't the cup you were expecting. However, as you kind of let it seep in, it kind of grew on you, and now you start to see it in a whole different perspective. I'd be surprised if the Hangman didn't come out. You see it in a whole different light. It has more value, and that is just a change in your perspective and that abundance. There's the Ace of Cups again and the Six of Wands. Now you realize how powerful this gift was for you. It's like, this is exactly what I wanted. In fact, it couldn't have been more perfect. There's the Page of Cups again. You just had to see it from a different lens, a different perspective. Like I said, I'm surprised that the Hangman didn't come out. There's the Magician. Strength in the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. It feels like that you're empowered by this. Look at these two cards. It's Strength and Six of Wands. You're really empowered by this. This is like a magical gift. Queen of Swords on the bottom, which is truth, clarity, the energy of truth. It's like you realize now. and there's the Page of Swords. Yeah, there's definitely, there was a certain amount of power behind this, but you had to gain the wisdom to be able to really truly understand what the significance of this gift is. Okay, so somebody is bringing you something, and it's, at first you're going to be a little disappointed, but then you're going to realize that this gift was far more significant than you realize, and it is truly a gift that is bringing forth something in you. Miracles. Expect the wonders to emerge. This is like a magician card. Miracles. It's like now you can use this gift to manifest. There's something about the energy of this offer, this gesture, that is magical, and it's mystical, and it's powerful, and it really is helping you access your abundance, to manifest your abundance. Yeah, a view from above, get the big picture. That's kind of like the Hangman. You saw it from a different perspective, and now you're starting to realize what a valuable asset this is to you. So let's see from the Wild Goddess Oracle. The Shaman, that is almost like the Magician to me. That work on healing and empowering yourself if you want to be useful to others on their own journey from suffering to healing. This is, when I just said this is empowering you, this is something that has empowered you, and it's going to help you in your mission. Oh, I'd really like to receive a gift like that. Now I'm really excited. The Humorist. A refreshing joy. We have joy and exhilaration, and skills learned from creative play and laughter are their own reward and can help you solve problems. Kind of like that Nine of Pentacles energy. So maybe use this opportunity to find joy. The Poet. Make your life a work of art and your art a work of life. See the poetry in the mundane, and you will be rewarded beyond measure. And the Sybil. Think twice before sharing what you know with anyone, except those who know without question are ready to hear it. Okay, interesting. This feels like this is a message for some sort of person with a really, really unusual spiritual gift. Let's see, we're going to use the Light Seers Tarot. It feels like this is this gift for this reading is for somebody who already has a spiritual gift, and they're in during the holidays they encounter somebody gives them a gift, and it was an expected gift, and so there was a certain amount of disappointment when the gift was received. However, upon a little bit of careful consideration, they realize how unique and original this gift is, and through that, it is I want to see the power of it is helping you manifest. And here it just looks like you're using this power. You're working on your gift through the gift. You're working on your gift. Knight of Wands. Almost this reckless abandon, wild energy, this really passionate, stimulating. This is such an unusual reading. Holy cow. Okay, so here we have the Moon, the Sun, the Hierophant, and the High Priestess. All 4 major arcanas. When I get major arcanas, most of these energies are kind of subtle. And you really, unless you are kind of tuned into the reading, the subtle energies are the minor arcana, and they're just kind of a wispy energy, and you may not even notice them. But when the minor arcanas come in, those are absolutely very powerful energies, and it's hard not to notice them. But you have the sun and the moon, which is like divine masculine, and then you have the high priestess and the Hierophant, which is the spiritual divine masculine, divine feminine, and the divine masculine, divine feminine in the 3D. That's amazing. This gift is from the divine masculine to the divine feminine, or from the divine feminine to the divine masculine. And it feels like it's the divine masculine to the divine feminine. He gives her a spiritual gift. A gift that he didn't know was spiritual. It was something that she didn't understand it at the time. He didn't understand it at the time. But the energy of it called to her. And then she started, there's the Queen of Swords again. There then she learned the truth. The swords to me are the frequency of truth. And she is confident now that this is something that she can use. That is going to help her really gain wisdom. And so now there's the acceptance of that absolute. Wow, there's the King of Cups. Queen of Swords, King of Cups. What is more about this gift? I'm intrigued. I want to know what this is. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is revealing a truth. It's like that little frequency inside of you. It's like there's a truth emerging. It's not totally visible, or you can't really determine what this truth is, but there is a truth. And maybe through this gift, this divine masculine, divine feminine, Queen of Swords, King of Cups are connecting. Anything else? Queen of Swords, King of Cups. They're both really detached from one another, but it feels like this is the bridge between them. Nine of Swords. That's overanalyzing. Knight of Swords. That is almost running away from the truth. It feels as though these two, it feels like these two are in complete denial of who they are to each other. Here's the Nine of Cups, the Ten of Cups, and the King of Swords. There's the truth there. They're in complete denial that they are they're in their sovereignty, but together, when they unite, it becomes that Ten of Cups. Neither one of them wants to admit what the other is to them. Now the King and Queen of Swords are kind of contemplating each other's role in their lives. That's interesting. Let's see if I can find... I don't want that one. I want to take a... yeah. Let's do the Eye of Zen. Now I'm really intrigued. This is really... This whole reading has kind of taken a deep dive into a situation between people who are meant, that are spiritual partners, who are actually not wanting to admit their truth to each other, who they really think they are to each other. This is the Eye of Zen Oracle, Romance Oracle. Let's see what's going on with these two. Soulmates. Oh, I got that. Oh, I got it upside down. That's okay. I don't read oracles upside down. And to me, that defeats the point of an oracle. So they are definitely soulmates. but they're trying to outthink the energy of the soulmate connection. It's not working. And so this gift, he gives this innocuous gift, and then it leads to something more powerful, but it also helps to illuminate the spiritual shit. Their spiritual connection. They're spiritually connected, and it's a spiritual gift. Now I'm really intrigued. Maybe it's a tarot deck, or maybe it's some crystals. Maybe it's, you know, a piece of moldavite, just something. And it just, at first appearance, it's like, oh, wow, thanks. But then it's like it calls to you, like it stimulates that part of you. And it's almost like it's the bridge between you that wake you up to the connection. Oh, this is exciting now. One more card, please. Uncertainty. A true romantic connection is unclear. A deeper understanding is required. So get that view from above. This is a miracle in the making, and you get to watch it unfold. That is really pretty cool. All right, let's take some empowerment cards. This feels like a divine feminine reading, but it could really be either way. It does involve the divine masculine, but this is like the waking up of two soulmates. And you know, when, I don't want to go into that story, but I know how that feels. When all of a sudden it's kind of like, wait a minute, you know, when this person's around, I'm starting to feel different, and I don't want to feel that way, but I can't help it. This is fun. This is actually a fun reading. It was kind of bumpy in the beginning. It wasn't coming together the way I like it to, but perfect for the holiday season for sure, especially with the astronomy that is going on, the astrology, yeah. Okay, let's get some empowerment cards. Find out what's going on. Okay, well, nothing's coming out of that deck, so I've got the wrong deck. Let's take something from the chakra then. Gossip. Not quite sure how that gossip fits in there. And faith. Okay, I got it now. This divine feminine that received this gift is talking to somebody about it. But it's kind of, see, there's the cup. He's offering the cup. See it? Right there. And look at how she's using it to give birth to her mission, using it in her work. And the faith is guiding them together. This is the gift that brings them together. But it awakens their connection. And it awakens her spiritual gifts. Wow. Okay. I think that's it. I think that's all the energy I feel in this reading. So I'm gonna leave it there. Oh, how exciting. Let me know how it goes. Namaste. Oh, and Merry Christmas if you celebrate Christmas. Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever belief system that you celebrate this time of year. I wish you health, happiness, and harmony. Namaste.